just to give you like some background for my testimony, so I've grown up like practicing Catholic and like grew up in like in a family that like loved the Lord. So my testimony isn't like one thing that just like transformed like my relationship with Jesus, but like it's actually just like a lot of simple yeses that like the Lord has transformed my life through. And he just like showed me his consistency through that and his like faithfulness to me in that. So for a while I like didn't find a lot of joy in like living out the faith, and I would just kind of like went through the motions of it, and like I wouldn't find joy in like just like going to school and like other just like mundane things, and just like routine things. And so I started going to Vine freshman sophomore year, which was really exciting. There's a lot of joy in that. But I feel like it was mainly just like on Sunday nights that I would have that joy. And then like throughout the week that would kind of fade away, and I would just kind of be left like in those mundane tasks again, just kind of like dreading them. And like didn't really invite Jesus into those places. But starting last year, so my junior year, I just started to like say yes to Jesus in more ways. So like simply going to intercession on Mondays and staying after for homework hangout, and going to Friday morning mass, and going to retreats, so mission trips, and like literally anything that I knew was good and honored Jesus, I said yes to. And Jesus showed up in all of those places, and like his presence was so great in those places, and it brought me so much joy and so much community. And I feel like when I was praying about this, the Lord brought me to a verse in Psalm 16, and it's abounding joy in your presence. And he was just speaking that where his presence is, I will find joy in that. Yeah, so he started to like make everyday tasks more joy filled. Just because simply I knew he was present, and like I knew he was in those places with me. And so even when I'm not super happy or don't desire to go to something or don't desire to enter into prayer, I like know like where his presence is, I will find joy in that. And I've also just learned that like the more like I say yes to the Lord, the more like that I pour out to him and like surrender to him, like the more room I'm giving him to like fill me. And like when I give him room to fill me, he will fill me with his joy and like with more of his presence. And so I just want to invite you guys to give the Lord like more of your time, whether that's like in prayer or like entering in a community in a greater way. Like giving him more of your time and surrender more to him, because he will fill you.